Hi, this is Dreama, and today we are doing a client reading. This is a 12-month forecast for the next year for the client. And I've actually already laid the cards out in a 12-card circle spread ahead of time. And the reason that is because I want to make sure I have enough time to go over all the cards. And my camera only goes for about 10 minutes and then it stops. So I want to ensure we have enough time to discuss each card. Now, I'm actually going to start over here with this card. And this will be the beginning, which will actually be December, because, or January, excuse me, because we're actually in December now. So this will be starting in January, and it will go forward for an entire year. Okay, I'm going to start with the January card. Okay, and it looks like we have the Six of Cups. So what that tells me about next month, this is kind of a joyous card. Not sure if you can see, but there's some children, some cups, some fruit. It's basically overall a good card. So for the month of January, what I'm seeing is that it looks like it's going to be a fairly good month for the client. It may be a time when you reflect on some childhood issues. However, there may be some things that come up from your past, but it looks like overall you're going to be able to overcome those. And January will be a very good month for you. Okay, now we're going to move to the next. Now we have the Three of Wands. Now, I'm not sure if you can see, how well you can see the image of the card, but there is a man and there's wands. He's leaving a couple behind. Carrying one, there's a boat and some water. What I'm getting for this month, it looks as though whatever issues you had in January, something that had been bothering you from the past, that you're going to be able to leave those behind and actually begin to move forward with your life. Something that has been bothering you, something that has come up from your past, possibly your childhood. Okay? And the next card we have is the Knight of Cups. Now, this is an interesting card. It's actually a very strong card. So what I'm getting from this, basically, is that it looks like you've moved on from whatever issues may have been bothering you. To me, this is about a messenger. That's what I'm getting, a messenger. It looks like you're going to get some news this month. It's not going to be anything bad, though. So what I'm getting is that possibly someone is going to invite you to do something or give you some sort of proposition, whether it be in love or in your career. But someone is going to give you some sort of invitation. And because you've left things behind now, actually you're able to move forward. Okay, now we're going to move to the next. And we have the Sun. Now, this is an interesting card. It's a very bright card. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's a lot of circles around the sun and things like that. And this, to me, is a card about, just overall contentment. I don't see that there's anything bad at all about this card. It looks as though whatever invitation that you got the month before, is that it's going to begin to materialize. Possibly whatever that invitation was, it looks like there may be some sort of commitment from the other party that will actually bring things full circle for you. Okay. Next, we have the Ten of Cups. Now, this is an interesting card because it's all about abundance. As you can see, there are two people here in a house. There are cups all above. This is about happiness and contentment. It seems that everything has finally come together for you in this month, and almost to a point of where everything seems to be, completely perfect. Okay? All right, next we have the Seven of Cups. Now, I'm not sure if you can see these, but each one of these cups is filled with something different. You have fire, there's leaves, there's a bird, which is kind of like a dove. This is going to be a month where things are kind of up and down for you. It looks like there's going to be a lot of fire, which tells me there's going to be some sort of relationship problems, okay? But I also see the dove. So what that tells me is that even though there's going to be a lot of problems, there's also going to be times of contentment. This is going to be a very up and down month for you. Okay? And next we have the Nine of Wands. Now, this is interesting. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's a man holding a wand. Behind him are 9 others. He's knelt down. And to me, this card is more about, just how things have been going overall for you. It looks as though things have been really good up until January, February, March, April, May. About June, things are going to get kind of rocky. And I think what's happening is that once this up and down period goes, the next month when you have the Nine of Wands, basically, it's going to be a time where you may have to take a pause, like he's kind of pausing. You may need to take a pause in your relationships or something to do with your job. Just kind of take a pause and calm down and relax. It's going to be where things are just in a state of suspension, okay? And next, we have the Nine of Swords. Now, I'm not sure if you can see, but there's a person in a bed. There's all these swords coming at them. What that tells me is during this month, you're going to feel very overwhelmed. You're going to feel as if everything is coming at you all at once. Your job, your love life, everything. It's going to be a very rough month for you at this time, okay? So just kind of watch out for that one. And then we have the Ten of Wands. Now, this is interesting. He's carrying all these wands on his back and moving away. What that tells me is during this month, you're going to feel still, like the last month, very overburdened and almost as if you would just like to run away from whatever situation you're in. It's going to be another difficult month for you. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Now, this is interesting because this is a very strong card. As you can see, it's a fiery card. There's the knight on his horse and everything's red. What I'm getting from this is that there's going to be somebody that's going to come in your future. Someone during this month. There's going to be a departure of someone, and then there's going to be an entrance of someone. This someone is going to be very friendly and very charismatic, okay? This could be a love interest or an employer or something, but somebody is going to go out of your life and someone else is going to come in. It's going to cause quite a bit of change and disruption in your life, okay? Next, we have the Strength card. Now, this is an interesting card because what that tells me is that after everything that's happened over these 12 months, you had quite a few months of just, everything was really great to where things were up and down, and then you needed to pause, and then you felt overburdened, and then someone went out of your life and someone else came in. This month is going to, you're going to be able to draw from your inner strength this month, okay? You're going to be able to overcome obstacles and things that have happened, and your life will begin to get better once again, okay? And then, lastly, we have the Devil. Now, that's an interesting card in relation to the last month because here we have someone leaving and someone coming into your life. So what that tells me is that during this last month of the year, which will be next December, there's going to be some sort of change in your life with this person going in and out. Be very careful because this person may, the one that's came into your life, may show some sort of violence. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting. Actually, it could actually be the person leaving, but whoever it is in your life, they're kind of a violent person. So you want to be very careful of them, okay? All right, that does conclude my reading for today, and I would like to thank everyone for joining me, and I do hope to see you all again.